वो मैम ना उठा नहीं रहे, शायद क्लास हो गई, क्या होगा ना वो मतलब।
I'm going to quickly introduce our speaker, Mr. Amar Raj Singh Suri. He is the Director for Online and Distance Learning Education Shoolini. He's also 20 plus years of experience in technology, art, fan of AI, everything that AI do in our lives. He more and more excited. So over to you, research, and just to tell you, this happens 40 master class, but usually it's over 1.5 hours. Because there is a lot of interesting stuff that happens on the screen. Stay as you can, unless you have any other pressing engagements. Welcome to Shulin University.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Avni, for that lovely introduction. So let me start off by sharing my screen. Allow me. Sharing is not allowed. Can you allow me, Sonia? Yeah, thank you. Now it's okay.
Presentation शुरू is yet to start 2 minutes.
Hi, good morning to Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is this interesting picture on my screen, and obviously I created using AI. So why this picture and why I have created this? So I'll just explain by showing you a real example. So let me just minimize my presentation, and guys, I want your participation in this session, and my sessions are always two ways, so you have to participate, you have to reply. So otherwise there is no point in attending a one way that thing. Okay, so start off with a tool called Google's AI Studio. So first question is, how many of you know about this Google's AI Studio? Just give me an answer in the chat box. How many of you know about Google's AI Studio? Yes or no? Then I'll proceed. Come on. Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Just press N or Y quickly. Quickly. I want quick answers. Yes, first time. No, no, no. So mostly people are saying no. So, okay. So let me start off. Okay, I have a fair idea what guys you know and what you don't know. So I'll just start off by giving a right away a demo of this tool. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll start off by giving a demo. I'll minimize this. Yeah. So this is Google's AI Studio, aistudio.google.com. Just go to directly. You can. I'll show you what all other things are there in it, but I'll just go to stream real time. Okay. I'll click on share your screen and I'll share. Suppose I have a lot of tabs open here or windows open here. Let me see what I want to share. Where is that? Just a second. Cancel. Just give me a second. Let me share the screen. I just want to share that particular software with you. Yes. So first of all, I'll share my software. So I have this thing called very popular software. Many of you must be knowing what is this.
Yes, that looks
Okay. So what is this actually? Can you? Hi there. How are you?
sure. This appears to be the home screen of Wondershare, Filmora, a video editing software. Is there anything else I can help you with regarding this software?
I am total newbie to this video editing thing. Can you explain how to get started?
Okay. Since you new to video editing, start with the basics of Filmora. Do you want to know how to import media, or do you want a general overview of the interface first?
Yeah, I want to know how to start a new editing project. Where to click?
To start a new project, you can click on the big New Project button in the center of the screen or the Create
This one?
Project button on the top left.
This one?
Okay. So you want to open the untitled
No, I want. Hey, hang
FP
on,
project.
hang on, hang on. I want to open new project. Is this the tab where I want to click?
If you want to start a new project, you should click the plus new project in the project tab.
Where is it?
The plus new project quote button is in the center of the screen, inside the big teal box.
Okay,
It has
this.
a white plus sign icon on.
Okay, I'm clicking on it. Hang on a second. Okay, now tell me what to do.
Okay, now that you clicked new project, Filmora should now be prompting you to import media to begin editing. Do you see that import screen?
Yeah, I can see that. This one?
Great. Now, you want to import video files from your computer, or do you have any other questions for me?
Okay, I'll import something from my computer. Okay, so just tell me what to do next.
Okay. To import media, you should see a button or a prompt that says import media or something similar on the screen. It's usually in the top left corner. Click that to select the video or other files you wish to import for your project.
Okay, I have imported 2 images. Now what to do next?
Okay. Now that you have imported your images, you should see them in the media bin. From there, you'll want to drag images onto the timeline at the bottom of the screen to begin editing.
Here?
Dot.
This side?
Yes. Okay. So you want to drag the images to the bottom of the screen to the timeline, correct?
Yeah, correct. Now, how to add transition in this, make them lively?
Okay. To add transitions between your images, you'll want to find the transitions tab or menu within the Filmora interface, it is usually located near where you see effects and audio tools. Once you open it, you should find a variety of transition
What is
options
this
that you
one?
can drag and drop onto the timeline.
Okay, okay. What's this first one called? What is this?
Church. First option in the middle of the screen is called image to video.
No, 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 no. I am look at my cursor. Which transition is this?
Okay. I see the cursor is hovering over the AI video enhancer option.
No, you're wrong. It was dissolve.
My apologies. It appears that my information was incorrect.
Okay, stop
Could
it.
you
Okay,
please-
stop it. Stop here. Stop here. Okay, stop here.
Okay. They stop. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, hang on for a second until for the next thing. Okay. So guys,
Understood. I'll wait for your.
yeah. Wait. Just a second.
Okay. I will wait.
So this was one example wherein now I can let me stop that chat. Otherwise, he will keep on chatting with me. Something went wrong. It stopped. Okay, that's it. So guys, this was an example where now you have a 24/7 tutor which will speak to you in human language with all expressions in at whichever level you want. You want to learn coding? You want to learn coding? Just start your screen and start chatting with this thing. You want to get your something explained what is going on the screen. So I'll take another example. All of you guys are must have studied this thing. All of you guys must have given this thing CBSE papers, maths paper, very dreadful paper. Most of the students fear maths. So I'll open a sample CBSE maths paper. All right. So now I'll tell you the real magic of this thing. So one thing is you want to learn softwares. You just open the software, share your screen and just get started. So I will open a mathematics paper from here. Let me open a paper. If it allows me to do so, yes, it has allowed. Let me just go over again. Let me refresh and share my screen and I'll go to I'll select one tab called Google's AI Studio. Okay, I'll share entire screen if I cannot find. No worries about that. Okay. Hi there. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see the screen. Do you have any specific questions about it?
What is this visible on my screen right now?
Currently, I see a document with multiple choice math questions labeled as Section A. The document indicates calculators are not allowed.
Okay, I want you to let me see.
Dr. Amar, we can't see your screen. At least I
Oh,
can't.
I am really sorry. I haven't shared my screen.
Yeah.
I'm really.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, now you can see both of you,
Yes,
AI
we
as well
can.
as students.
AI and Avni both can see your screen now.
Okay. See, hi there. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen now.
Oh.
It shows a document.
Can you explain the 27th question to me? How to solve it? I am just 5 years old.
Okay. The 27th question says the sum of two numbers is 18, and the sum of their reciprocals is 9/40. Find the numbers. Is it okay if I guide you on how to approach this?
First guide me and then explain how to solve it and then give the answer at the end.
Okay. I will guide you through the problem step by step, explain how to solve it, and then provide the answer at the end. I'd like me to start with the first step.
Yeah. Yeah, explain the first step.
Okay, let's call the two numbers. Single quote X, single quote, and Y. The first sentence says the sum of two numbers is 18 inches. So we can write that as X plus Y equals 18. Is that making sense so
Yeah,
far?
makes sense, makes sense. Correct.
Okay, great. The second part of the question says the sum of their reciprocals is 9/40ths. Can you tell me how to write the reciprocals of X and Y?
What is the meaning of reciprocal? I don't know.
Okay, no problem. A reciprocal of a number is 1 divided by that number. For example, the reciprocal of 2 is 1/2, and the reciprocal of 5 is
Hang
1/5.
on, hang on, hang on, hang
So-
on, hang on. Explain this reciprocals thing in a very interesting short story.
Okay, if you have one pizza, it's like a whole number 1, right? Now, if you divide that pizza into 2 equal slices, one slice is 1/2. So 1/2 is the reciprocal of 2. Reciprocal is like what you get when you divide 1 by a number. Does it make more sense?
Now, does this picture make sense, guys? Just give me a yes or no in the chat box. Give me an answer to this picture which I just showed you. Now give me yes or no. Ab yes batao. Okay, somebody says partially yes. Okay, okay. So all I wanted to show you was that there are n number of tools developing daily, which you, if you utilize it, you can crack anything. You just share your screen, you just ask questions. I want to learn coding, I want to learn C, I want to learn Excel, I want to. You just open up a, you are stuck at any question or any diagram, heart ka diagram पढ़ रहे हो आप, you want explanation on that diagram, just open and share the screen. So just share the screen and it will explain everything to you. If you are not getting it, just I told this thing, कि explain it in the form of an interesting story. So it took the story of a pizza. तो pizza का example लेके आपको explanation शुरू हो गई. Does this make sense, guys? Okay. Thank you so much. So let me just show you one more thing in this. One more thing. I cannot cover every tool, but I have a Notion web page made. So it will have a list of tools which I'll share with you if you want. So this is the web page I created. Especially all the tools I have listed are being personally tested and used by me. So I won't cover all of these, but surely I will share this page with you if you want. All right. So let me now move on to the next part of it. Another thing which this thing can do a lot of things. You just have to open the documentation, open what do you call this thing? See, it has a math tutor inbuilt. You, it has an image editing. You upload an image, just give it a prompt, it will edit the image directly. If you want to create a visual story, you'll click here. Now generate a story about a white baby goat and on an adventure in the farm in a 3D cartoon style animation. For each scene, generate an image. So story is being started and now you are getting an image for each story. You can just pick the stories I showed you, Filmora, just put it in, use some text to audio softwares, and you can create your own animation. It's so easy. See, just download, put it all together. Just download and put it all together. You
Just
have
just one question, Dr. Amar. Is Google AI Studio a paid tool or is it is it a free tool?
no, it is totally free right now. Anybody can use it. So it's in, I think, beta version. So they have kept it free. Obviously, Google keeps a lot of things free, and so that they can have your data. So it's free. and they may launch a pro plan like Chat GPT was free. So right now you can utilize it, and there are n number of things you can use here.
And are there things that you can do with Google AI Studio which you were also able to do with ChatGPT, so you can stop using ChatGPT altogether?
So yeah, there are things you can chat with this thing. You can type something over here. You can ask. You can share a. See, there was a video Q&A thing here. Just see. Let me. You can talk to Gemini. Gemini is also a chatbot by this thing Google. So it was just. It is just equivalent to. Now you can chat with Gemini directly, which is integrated to your this thing also. Now you can ask any question. Hi there.
Okay. Hi there. What's your question?
I want to write an article on latest developments in the field of AI, which happened past week. Can you give me a list of those?
You would like to write an article on the latest developments in the field of MI that happened last week. I want me to give you a list of those. Is that correct?
Yeah, AI.
Okay. I can help with that. However, I don't have access.
Okay, this is a chat kind of thing. If you go to directly to Google Gemini, so there also, if you upload an image here, you can directly edit this image. Like this image is already there. Add some chocolate drizzle onto the it's up to limit your creativity with all these. So kindly getting a lot of limelight these days. You can create images, you can do anything, pretty much anything which a paid chat GPT can do. So I have also stopped my paid subscriptions. A lot of free things are coming up. Quen is there. I have this thing in my list in my web page. You can refer later on. So this was an example of an important and very good tool. Another example I'll just pick from my tools list is, which is also very important and I have written mind blowing tools by Google. Just why it is mind blowing, you just saw. Another tool by Google is Notebook LM. Now just watch this, what this can do. This thing is also free, and you can create your personalized chatbot based upon your data. All right. So I'll show you how. So when you start Google Notebook LM Studio, you have to explore, guys. I'll just show you the glimpses of everything. Just go deep, Google some tutorials, and you just explore it by yourself. All right. So there will be something, there will be an interface like this. This is Notebook LM by Google. So just click on create new. Now this is your new notebook, blank notebook. Now what you can do here is just click on upload, add source or upload source. Here you can add YouTube video links, you can add website links, you can add copy paste text, you can add Google Slides, you can add docs, you can add everything, and the limit is 50 documents. Now I will add uh, I'll pick a random topic and I'll add the web link. So let us see what are the topics which can be picked. Okay. Okay. So I'll pick a topic on uh, how Bitcoin works. All right. So now I will get, let me just open some videos on YouTube. But before that, let me open this thing called couple of web articles also. Now I'll go to YouTube and I'll also open a I'll just copy this thing. So what I'll do is I'll copy this link. I'll go to my how to hide this. Okay. I'll copy this thing. I'll go to Notebook LM. I'll click on website. I'll paste this link and I'll insert. I have inserted one link. Which one is that? What is Bitcoin? How it works? Okay. Now I'll go to the next link. I'll close this. I'll go to the next link. Let me just click on search here. Okay, add source. Sorry, you can upload some. What I am adding? What I am adding a web link first. Insert. Okay, another link. Now I'll go to Google. How cryptocurrency works. Let's click on it. Any video which has transcript will work.
There's Bitcoin, there's Litecoin, there's Ethereum. So just what is cryptocurrency and how does it work?
So
Essentially, it's digital money that is bought and sold
it's in
online.
English. It works in
There
English
are no
only.
bills or coins.
So I have my suppose 2 articles and one YouTube video link. Just click here, paste, and I'm done. Now what I'll do is see, select all sources, and now it will create now you can chat with this thing. This is your own chat GPT based upon only your own data. That's it. Now see, I can create a mind map. I'll click on mind map. You'll understand what mind map is. Some of you must be knowing what mind map is. So I'll click on generating a study guide. See, then an FAQ, a briefing doc. I'll click on everything. Let this thing generate all these 3 things. So mind map is ready. I'll show you one by one. What is mind map? Okay. So this is your mind map. See, we must have seen people using this in their presentations. Like you just expand this, you just go here. Then what is definition? So decentralized digital currency operates without central authority. Now people used to make it manually. Mind map creation software aate hain. Blockchain technology. What is that? See, now creation and history of, see, Satoshi Nakamoto 2008. Now you have to explain it. I'll say it's a good content. Always give feedback to AI so that you can download it from here as an image. It will get downloaded, but close this now. So this was mind map. So a study guide. So it has created a study guide for me also. See, what define Bitcoin study guide? There are questions, there are quiz answer keys, there are questions, quizzes, answer keys, essay questions, glossary of key terms based upon all these videos and links we have. All right. So next I'll go back and I'll click on what else it was, understanding Bitcoin and digital currency briefing doc. Okay. So this is a briefing doc. There are question and answers. All right. So then I'll go back and I'll click on timeline. I clicked on timeline. What is timeline? See, it picked up the timeline as per the sources. See, these are the sources. These are the sources. What happened in sequence in the field of cryptocurrency. See, now the most interesting part here, you'll just note what it is. Deep dive conversation. I'll click on customize and there will be a podcast created. So focus on anything. You can give focus on anything or just click hit generate. Now it will take a take few minutes to create this. Till then, let's chat with this document. Close this. What fundamental problems with traditional finance? It is giving you sample questions you can ask. Just click on this. What are the fundamental problems with traditional finance led to Bitcoin? So Bitcoin was created to address several problems according to the sources. So see, if you click on this, this is a source which I had added already. If I click here, so my source will appear on the left side, and the highlighted portion means the answer has been taken from this highlighted portion itself. So for example, let's close this. Again, explain the process of Bitcoin transaction verification. Okay. Now what is going on? You are chatting with your own this thing called chatbot or chat GPT, which only gives answers from your own questions, and this is also free for your information. This thing is also totally free. So my question was, explain the process of Bitcoin transaction verification. So the process of transaction verification involves key steps: transaction initiation, network sharing, adding to the block, addition to the block, the blockchain, Bitcoin mining and verification, etc. Reward and block addition, transaction confirmation, and that's it. And every position place you have a citation based on the your own sources. All right. So this is how you, and I wanted to show you a very good this thing. Just let it complete. Okay. So any question related to this so far? Were you able to see or not? Hello.
Yes, sir.
You're able to see now.
Yes,
My
sir.
screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Dr. Amar.
Yeah. Hello, Hanji.
So I just wanted to come in for a minute and, we've now been through about 30 minutes of this session.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pose a couple of questions and let's see what you guys think about it. So tell me something, does it really matter whether you now have an average teacher or a star teacher or a below average teacher in your classroom? Does it impact your learning or your ability to learn? More than that, does it impact your ability to learn great things in life? And that's a question to everybody. It's open to everybody to answer. Okay, Anjani says no. So have teachers become irrelevant in the age of AI? Dr. Amar, can you stop your screen share for 2-3 minutes?
Okay. Okay. Let me. Where are the meeting controls?
Not completely. Okay. That's the most political answer. Teacher chahiye bhi or teacher nahi bhi chahiye. Can you tell me one is, of course, Dr. Amar gave you a demo of how you can use the AI tools. But what are some of the learnings? Anybody can put their hand up, unmute themselves and speak. What is the biggest learning out of this 35 minutes of session? Manika, you want to give it a shot? Don't be shy. This is not an exam, guys. As I keep saying, this is your first brush with higher ed, and we will dive into a lot of these unstructured conversations on campus. You will suddenly get to know things that you were not aware of. But all of this needs to have a larger meaning and larger impact. What do you think? Where do you think the world is going? Okay, teachers are not irrelevant. Because a teacher can better understand and better explain. Okay. AI cannot replace teachers. Okay, fair enough. So Professor Singh is an excellent teacher. There are thousands of tools available, and he has distilled the tools and given you a demo of some things that really matter. So there's a lot of noise around AI, but there are some good tools out there. So as a teacher, he's done that for you. He's figured out the best tools and he's shown the use of those tools to you. But what do you think is changing in learning and teaching with the advent of AI? One thing, Achal?
Yes, ma'am. So I believe that the most important thing that has been changing over the years with the intervention of AI, that's the efficiency in learning. So usually what used to happen, especially in traditional learning, we had loads of books and we had to uh, cherry pick all these topics, all these things. But as sir demonstrated, with the help of AI, we can easily just pick something that is broad and just boil it down to the topics that are most relevant to us. So that makes teaching really efficient in the longer run of things. So
Okay,
that,
so you probably mean it makes learning more efficient in the longer scheme
yes,
of things, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So I'll give you a couple of questions and you can keep saying yes, no in the chat box. Okay. Now let's understand, let's assume there are some of us or most of us who are pretty bad at mathematics. You know, mathematics, everybody has a mortal fear of maths exam. There are only few people who love maths. I used to hate maths because I found it very difficult. I thought the teacher never gave enough time. The teacher gave more time to students who were studying tuition at the tuition center. So I started to hate mathematics. But given an option today with AI, do you think you can give more time to learning maths? Can you learn mathematics better? Do you think you are at a time and space where fear of maths will go away from a certain generation of students? Yes or no? Okay. Why do you think this is happening? Option one. As students, we usually find it difficult to ask questions in a class, and AI is a personal tutor. So that makes it easy for you. That's option one. Second, mathematics is not something that students usually study in groups. I've always seen students struggle and do mathematics on their own. At best, you will have your parents or your tutor supporting you. So AI becomes that tutor, and it helps you, to go through a complicated subject or a complicated question like Amar Raj Singh just showed you. Okay, third option. We believe that AI cannot be wrong. It doesn't even cross your mind. The thought doesn't even cross your mind that what AI is telling you and what AI is teaching you is wrong. Because we believe AI is right, right? So you bow down to AI and technology and you say, okay, if AI is teaching me, it's fine. But if a teacher is teaching in the class, sometimes we make fun of the teacher. That's correct? I mean, I've made a lot of fun of my maths teacher sometimes. Yes? So the question that I was trying to answer for all of you is, you are a very, very lucky generation. See, the demo might feel complicated. A lot of you might feel, oh, mujhe to ye nahi aata. When you started, 99% of you said we've not heard about this tool, right? But the demo will, basically what the demo is trying to show you through Amar is that these things are there. These things are not fiction. They are being used in reality by senior professors at Shoolini. This is the way learning and teaching is going to be in the next couple of years. First, you have to embrace technology. Stop denying that AI is not there. I think the most that you engage with AI as students is around creatives, pictures, reels, videos, trying to generate an answer or an assignment. But AI has moved much beyond what your learning of AI and what your knowledge of AI is. Today, if you are a novice, if you do not know anything about anything, AI can make you an expert in 15, 20 days. So that's the first learning. Second, any institution, any college, any university, any school, which is not using AI tools and which is not teaching you AI tools is doing a huge disservice to you. Right? So there was a time when knowledge was important. There was a time when content की value होती थी. Then there was a time जब आपको computers use करना आना चाहिए था. Now all of those innovations have become old. Now AI is the latest innovation. So if anybody in your community, whether it is your teachers, it is your peer group, it is your school, college, university, if they are keeping you away from AI, if they are not letting you use AI, if they are not teaching you how to use AI, they are doing a huge disservice to you.
AI class
Okay? They will make it very, very difficult for you to go on in life because AI is like, it's omnipresent, it is everywhere. And third and final thing that I want to say to you, and then we can continue with the class. Today, it is not about whether you know something or you don't know something. The only thing which will separate you from the rest of your competition is your willingness to learn. Today, you cannot say as a student कि मुझे chemistry समझ नहीं आता, मुझे biotech के concept समझ नहीं आते, nanotech is new for you. मैम मुझे coding नहीं आती है, right? Even if you have classes 4 to 5 hours a day, you have a 24/7, 365 days tutor, free of cost, teaching you things, making you learn skills that you never thought you could master. So it is not a society where the skills will matter. It is a society where first your will to learn a skill will matter. Okay, if you show willingness to learn, you are already ahead of your competition. If you do not show the willingness to learn any skill, you are out of competition and you will be out of competition very, 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 very quickly. Okay, I can see Mr. iPhone smiling away non-stop. Mr. iPhone, can I please first of all request you to put your name correctly? And if you want to dance and sing, then I think I'm going to ask you to leave the class. Maybe you can rejoin when you're a little more serious about the class. Okay, over to you, Dr. Amar Raj Singh.
Thank you so much for your great inputs on how AI is changing learning. So I also want to add a couple of lines over here, and then I'll just show you the tool which we were discussing, and we cannot discuss everything in this class. So I will share my link to all the tools document which I have made. I'll share that in my chat bot. So you can just click on it and refer it and just go to those tools. They are self-explanatory and you just play with the tools. There are tools called Suno. If you have heard of Suno, have you heard of Suno? No? Suno is a text to music tool. You just key in your what is in your mind or key in your own poem or key in your own written thing and it will create a song for you. That's Suno. There are text to audio tools. There are Gamma. You know, you've heard of Gamma? Gamma is a presentation tool. You just give a line of text or your own document, it will create. If possible, I'll show it to you towards the end. So I'll go back to my screen share and I'll show you the Google LM Studio, which I was discussing. Sorry about these windows. Where is it? Yeah, let me just minimize all of this. And where is my notebook? Yes, this is my notebook. Just see. I clicked on audio mode. Now I'll show you one more thing over here. Then we'll stop this thing. You have to explore it yourself. Just listen to this.
All right. Welcome everyone to another deep dive. Today we're tackling something that I think a lot of people have heard about, but maybe don't fully understand. We're diving into the world of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And, you folks sent in some really cool stuff for us to look at today.
Yeah, looks like we've got a really solid mix of resources to unpack. We've got a pretty insightful video from the New York Times, which is always good for like a broad overview.
Right.
And then we have two really in-depth articles, one from Investopedia. I feel like they always do a really good job breaking things down.
Yeah, for sure.
And the other one's from Cointelegraph, which I think is going to give us, maybe a slightly different perspective. All trying to write down a list of.
So can you see that? Can you imagine that? Based upon your provided data, text, videos, you have your own customized podcast. And there was a customize button I showed you in the beginning. You just press that. If you had pressed that button and listed your 5 points you want to talk about in the podcast. So podcast would have been made based upon those points. And there is one more thing over here. Just I'll click on interactive mode. Hi there.
All right. Welcome everyone to another deep dive. Today, whoa, did someone just break the fourth wall? Let's hear it.
Yeah, I just wanted to know that you should talk about Bitcoin. What is that? Hashing. What is hashing?
Oh, hey there. Great question. Yeah, we were just about to dive into Bitcoin. And hashing, that's a super important part of how it all works.
Absolutely. It's really the backbone of the security and verification process.
Okay, so at its core, hashing is like taking any piece of information. It could be a transaction, a whole block of transactions, even just a few letters,
hold on.
and running it through a special kind of mathematical function. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Explain this hashing thing to a 5-year-old. I am not good at it.
Oh, absolutely. Let's try to make it super simple. Imagine you have a bunch of Lego bricks.
Okay, I love Legos.
And you want to tell your friend what you built, but without
So guys, I'll stop here using this tool called Notebook LM. And you saw that how powerful this tool is. I'll just switch over to Gamma and then I'll stop. I'll stop here after this and I'll share the link of the tools with you. This is Gamma. I'll just click on create new. So here you can create PPTs from one line, from pasting your text or importing any website or web pages or existing PPT. So I'll click on one line and you'll get 400 credits to start off with, and it is pretty cheap, 400-500 per month it is. So anybody can spend a cost of a pizza per month and get a beautiful presentation. So I'll just write down what is give me a deck for my seminar presentation on what is Bitcoin. Oh, sorry. Chalo, Bitcoin. Sorry, I have to restart this. What is Bitcoin? Generate outline. Okay, world's first cryptocurrency. Now I have outline for each and every slide. In free, you will get 10 cards you can make. Now go to custom. You can pick a theme. Suppose I'll pick view more. I want a good, beautiful theme for this. So, okay, I'll pick this. Select theme. Done. Amount of text, brief, medium or detailed. So I'll keep it brief. AI images or automatic. So you can keep AI or I'll keep AI images. Okay. Then image style. Let's try ये आजकल बहुत ट्रेंड में है. Let's see if it can make this Ghibli style or not. Flux, let it be Flux with Flux Pro Ultra is a very powerful model to generate images. Okay. So I'll also go to format. Format of the presentation should be 16:9 traditional, and it should be conversational tone for college students. Okay. Now continue. Generate. You can present it directly. You can download it as a PPT, but there will be a logo at the bottom. I think that won't matter. If you get a good PPT, directly present karo aap. 8 slides you will get. Upload this PPT to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT that give me pointers for each slide I have to speak in a presentation. आपको पूरी script लिख के दे देगा PPT के base पे. Or you use your this thing Google AI Studio. So this is your PPT, and there are a lot of tools. There are smart layouts over here. There are text. You can add the pictography, video, icons, and images, and you can add manually. You can add text. It has integration with Figma, Instagram, Miro, a lot of tools, and then there are charts and graphs you can create using your data, and yeah, that's it. So now if I go to full screen and present, so you can see over here. So this is my PPT. So see, Ghibli style. I told it this thing to add a Ghibli is a very famous hand-drawn company जो Chat GPT ने free कर दिया है creation. So see, this is Bitcoin. You can change the images. You can change the style. You can change the style of this thing. What you are making. Uh, Here you can go. Just give me a second. You can prompt with AI and you can say improve the spelling, make it shorter, longer. Or if I click here, I can say that uh, try a different layout. So it will change the layout of this thing, risk and challenges page. So this is the original layout, or I can say that make it longer. So it will expand this text. See? Obviously, one thing you have to remember, and I will stop at this one last point I want to talk to you about, that as Avni told that, as you said, AI teachers cannot replace AI, but a teacher's role now is to facilitate the transfer of knowledge in the more efficient and productive manner. So I am also teaching to you, but I am explaining the tools and techniques which can be used to enhance your learning at your own pace. Learning is free, but you have to be the path to what to use so that you can explain. Go to companies, you have to learn it yourself, everything. So the learning should not stop. The learning should be self-learning, and teacher's role is to facilitate that self-learning, explain things in a simplified manner, put his experience in. AI is not correct. It creates hallucinations. It will create an answer which appears to be uh, pretty much accurate with citations. There was an example in the beginning, a judge passed this big judgment and there were citations and those were all fake. So he didn't knew that the citations generated are fake. Okay. So I think that's about it. And let me click. That's the tools I have shared with you. You can copy this thing in your own Notion. Use Notion, very powerful tool. You can do a lot of things in that. So yeah, that's it from my side. If there are any questions, I can take for next few questions. Any student, anybody has any question?
Sir, I ask a question.
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Sir, I asked a question. When classes will be started? I
So
mean,
I think that question your Sonia and Apni ma'am's team will answer. You can ask a question related to whatever I taught.
okay, sir.
Hmm. Any other question you want to
Hi,
ask?
Kartike. Kartike, can you hear me? Answering your question.
Ma'am, when classes will be started?
Okay, so Kartike, you can expect your classes, nearing to your August, like first week of August. And okay, and we'll be, sharing the details of your classes with you soon. So till then, you have, time. So that's why we want that you should be engaged. Okay, so do not worry about your classes. Okay.
You can go one by one, Tushar, if you want to ask anything.
Yes, sir. Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you're audible. Go on.
Good afternoon, sir. My question is like I am a marketing student, and I will be doing my MBA in marketing. So, how is AI going to affect the marketing field particularly, and what should I do as a student? I have 2 years, 3 years. So, what should I in order to remain competitive and relevant in this ever-in field?
Seeing now it's a huge field. First of all, everybody should go to LinkedIn and whatever field you want info. LinkedIn and X. X gets the information first. सबसे पहले X पे आती है. LinkedIn and go to X. Subscribe to every send connections to the people you want to. If you are marketing, connect. Just go neilpatel.com. Neil Patel ka subscribe kar lo page. You'll then get feeds related to that. Everybody using this AI tools. Now there is an age of AI agents. I am talking about just tools. Now collective tool. If you go to Manus, Manus is a tool which is a AI agent which connects different tools and delivers a website. I know a tool I can show you. I'll just say copy apple.com and it will create a clone of the website directly for you with a code HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you just edit that based upon that. Now you just have to give your instructions and this agent is there to help you out. Okay, so it has changed a lot. You just go explore and learn it yourself. Until or unless you do practical things, nothing will be valuable in your whatever you do. You have to do practical things, practical projects on your own, create your portfolio, create your own profile, then only you can go ahead in this market. You just see everybody is using AI, each company is using AI. Now you know what is the business model. You just go to the companies, you say I'll save your 30% of your expenses by implementing AI tools. Yeah, companies okay if you can save 30-40 lakhs. And what's the question, is it okay to show the watermark presentation? Yeah, it's perfectly okay. Yeah, it's okay. You are using AI tools, and if you are giving it in a this thing in gamma, so it's perfectly okay. And I would suggest 400-500 won't matter that much. All right. Yeah, Kabir. Okay. Any other question from anybody else, or we can stop here? Kabir has hand raised. If by mistake he has done, we can use AI to create projects that used to take hours just in few minutes and seconds. Really, yeah. See, at the end of the day, AI is just an intern, just a tool you have. Just like internet came and we have PowerPoint, we have Word, we have every other tool. If you take AI as tool, I see many emails. Emails come to me for leave application, for example. So the email me, uh, I want to avail leave for dear sir. I hope you are doing well. That thing itself tells that it's AI. Nobody bothers to change that first line. Greetings for the day or something like that. Change it. No. I hope you are doing well. I want to say that I want a leave for tomorrow. I will be very loyal. I'm a very loyal and faithful employee. I will ensure that my work will not get affected. This much email wherein you had to write just dear sir, I would be on leave tomorrow. In my place, XY person is in charge and I will join back on this date. That's if anything takes 2 minutes, don't use AI. How I use AI? I write an email, I just copy, and in Edge there is Microsoft Copilot. Just paste it there and give it a prompt. Convert it into professionally written formal email or conversational email or something, whatever you want. Do not expand or do not do anything. Done. It will just rephrase, correct the grammar, and put everything in its place and give it back to you. Okay, so that's how you should use intelligently. And there is an AI, there is a prompt engineering formula which I could not explain it right now. So probably I'll add that in my the AI tools link में मैं उसको add कर दूंगा formula को. First of all, you have to give it a role prompting बोलते हैं. Act as an expert in X and Y field. I think Suchitra wants to ask something.
Yes, sir. So my question is that can you also suggest some relevant tools for reading research papers, since I'm a PhD student, where we can also where it can facilitate and make it much easier for us?
Oh, yeah, that's a very good question. And let me note it down. I'll keep on adding to my list. Very good idea. You just note down my that link I have shared. So
Yes, sir.
add PhD tools as well in that link, Notion link. Also the prompt formula. Give me a day.
Sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir, because as you mentioned, na, the citations can go wrong most of the time, so it will be very helpful.
You can use Notebook LM pretty much. You just import your 50 papers and you just chat with them. You'll get the answers. You can check which papers are used. So there are other tools also specifically for your research. So I'll share the link of that also. Actually.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. I think that's it then. Uh, Thank you so much for attending this session of mine. And I am always here in Shoolini University. I am director for online education in Shoolini University. So whenever you visit, you can come to me, you can ask your questions. And my LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn/in/Amar Raj Singh, you can go and connect with me. And I would suggest connect with your interest of people of interest on LinkedIn. Okay. LinkedIn is a professional network. Everybody just accepts your request. It's not Facebook जहाँ पे आपको personal चाहिए connects. So create a LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn is your resume, and connect with people. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
So thank you so much, sir, for this insightful and a very informative session. So I hope, guys, you had learned, something about these AI tools. And like we said that, it's not about a replacement. Rather, it's about, amplifying and, harnessing the power of AI. So yeah, this is, just a trailer that how we proceed in Shoolini University. Okay, I'm looking forward. In fact, we all looking forward to welcome you all. So, if you have any questions, we can answer them, or otherwise, let's just wrap this session up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so I think there are no more questions. So, sir, we can wrap this up.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.